Johnson's got it. He's going to score. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Touchdown, Longview. Longview has taken the lead.
Well, there you have it, another halftime performance, very special halftime performance, as it is every week, the Longview High School Marching Band. We're going to get Brent and Johnny to come on down here, and we're just going to head and give it to them here and let them tell you about this exciting first half with not a lot of points scored, but all the points that have been scored have been by Longview as they have a 14-0 lead. Going to do a lot of crawling and a lot of reaching and moving over people to get down to our nest here, but we're just about ready now. Brent, get his headset, and here we go, and they'll tell you about the first half.
All right, 14-0 at halftime. Longview over Tomball.
Well, the first score came on Longview's last possession of the first quarter. They had a 10-play, 74-yard drive. The touchdown was a 1-yard run by Justin Fagans, and it came with 42 seconds to go in the first period, 7-0 Longview at that point. Longview, after a short punt by Tomball, gets the ball on the 28-yard line and gets their second score in of the first half, a 6-play, 72-yard drive. This time it was a 1-yard run by Petey Robertson. Came with 3:37 and a half, and that's what our score here is at halftime, 14-0 in favor of Longview. Longview's leading rusher in the first half, Justin Fagan, 9 carries for 65 yards and a touchdown, but Brent, he left late in the second quarter with what looked like maybe a pretty bad ankle injury as he was kind of carried off the field. Dakota Anthony has 9 carries for 30. Petey Robinson has 7 for 23 and a touchdown. Petey's completed 2 of 5 passes, 1 to Olsen and 1 to Dakota Anthony. Leading carrier in the first half for Tomball, Brandon Green has 10 carries for 58 yards. Justin Dvorak has 2 carries for 2. Dvorak has completed 8 of 13 passes, 5 of those to Green. So really, if you look at this first half, Brent, basically the entire offense for Tomball has been the running back Brandon Green. He's got 10 of the 12 carries and 58 of the 60 yards, and he's got 5 receptions to lead everybody. They've just really not had a significant threat against Longview's defense. I thought Longview's defense did a great job in the first half, and the offense did a good job also, and we've got a 14-0 lead here.
We'll be back with the second half kickoff on 104.1 The Branch after this 2-minute timeout. When we get back, we'll do what about the second half. Well, welcome back, everyone, to Floyd Casey Stadium in Waco. Brent Taylor, Johnny Vine, Eddie, and Mike Richardson, along with Gene Morris. Okay, John, what about the second half?
Well, I think if you're Coach King, you go into halftime, I think you're extremely pleased with your team. They've played exceptionally well on defense, and they've also played good on offense, not made many mistakes, have controlled this first half. So you want more of the same if you're Longview. I think we're going to have to adjust because it appeared that Justin Fagans, when he went off with and he had to be helped off the field with an ankle, that there's probably a pretty significant chance that when I would say Justin Fagans in the second half, which is probably going to mean Dakota Anthony moves to tailback. If all that happens, I think you'll see Longview play it pretty close to the vest on offense and kind of rely on their defense. I think if you're Tomball, I think you've got to make some changes on offense, Brent. They, I think, are used to playing teams that probably don't have the overall team speed or the quickness, and their offense has just been stymied. They've made a few plays of maybe 9 or 10 yards, but these little short passes that they're throwing and the runs that they're trying, they got to open it up. Try to get some different looks offensively to move the ball against Longview. I would think that we'll see some changes. One of the things that I think you'll see is you'll see them, instead of running some of those crossing routes, I think you may see them try to throw the ball up the field a little further and try to make some plays that way.
Dylan Durart will kick it off for South Lake. Joe Brown and Shannon Hoke back to return it for Longview. Longview's not expecting a long kick. Maybe a directional kick by Durant. Southlake. Tomball will kick it off. 14-0 Longview. Here comes the kick.
It's going to be this little
directional kick.
Directional kick. Short.
Here comes a directional. It's going to go to Brown. Picks it up at the 15. Back to the 20. Outside he goes to the 22-yard line. And that's where Longview will scrimmage. 1st and 10 from their 22. 14-0 Longview. We're underway in the second half. Brent Taylor, Johnny Vaughn, Eddie and Mike Richardson, along with Gene Morris.
Well, we might mention that District 7 5A had 3 teams in the playoffs, and they all 3 were playing District 3 5A, which is the Abilene District, and Capel and Denton Guyer and South Lake Carroll all won. So that means that South Lake Carroll going to play Guyer next week to come out of the region, and then Capel gets the big privilege of playing Trinity.
Wow. 2 running backs near side. Here's Robertson to the near side of the field. He's going to throw this one, and it is caught. What a nice catch by Poole. Boy, that was almost intercepted. Yeah. Poole caught it on his belly at the 42.
Brent, that sprint to the left and tries to throw it down the field, and I'm telling you,
wow,
that could have been really ugly, but it made the reception.
You were talking that one down all the way, weren't you?
I'm telling you, I was like, don't throw it.
Poole on his belly at the 42. John caught it. How in the world he caught that one, I'm not sure. 1st down, Longview at their 42-yard line. Wide receivers to the far side of the field. Tight end near side along with the wing back. Here goes Robertson up the field. He's across the 45 to the 47-yard line. And he got 4 yards. Got to be 2nd down and 6.
B. Robertson sidetracked the attempted tackle of their linebacker at the line of scrimmage and picked up 4 yards on it.
2nd down for Longview at the 47-yard line. Their own 47. 2 wides to the far side of the field, and 1 comes near side. That's D.T. Jackson. There's the option play. Robertson's going to keep it outside. He's not going to get there. Lost yards back to the 41. Well, I think the option pitch was probably there early, but not late.
Now, that time, they strung that play out, and they did a way better job than any time in the first half, Brent. Every time Longview ran that play, they either didn't have anybody on the pitch man or nobody on the quarterback. That time, they had a lot of people on both of them, and the play goes for negative yards.
D.T. Jackson, Eric Hawkins will check in for Longview. 10-14 to go, 3rd quarter. 14-0 Longview. Wide receivers to both sides of the field.
You would think with the Eric Hawkins coming in that Longview may going to try something deep here as they've got the speed receiver in, and Longview takes a timeout.
They'll take it, and we'll take it with them on 104.1 The Ranch, and be back in 1 minute.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Here comes Robertson back behind the line of scrimmage. He's caught again at the 36. Lost more yards.
Yeah, I can tell you. I think that you can see that what Tomball is going to do is they're going to be more aggressive defensively, Brent. They put a lot of pressure on Petey Robertson on the last 2 plays. Both of them lost 5 yards, and Longview going to be forced to punt on their first possession of the second half.
They are. 4th down and 16, and Jenkins will come on to punt at the line of scrimmage. Is the Longview 36-yard line.
First punt of the night for Jenkins.
Malcolm Scott back to return it at his 30-yard line. There's the snap, and here comes the kick. It's in. It's a nice spiraling kick to Scott at the 32. Back up across the 35 he comes to the 39, 40-yard line. So Tomball will scrimmage from their 40-yard line, 1st and 10. 31-yard punt, a nice counter punch back to the 40. So it's 1st and 10 with Tomball at their own 40-yard line. 9:07 to go, 3rd quarter. Longview 14, Tomball nothing.
I think we saw a little different look on defense for them. Let's see if they try a different look on offense, Brent.
2 wides far side, a tight end near side along with a wide receiver. Running back in the backfield is Brandon Green. There's Green. Up the middle he goes, and Green got 3 or 4 yards to the 44-yard line. He got 4. It's going to be 2nd down and 6 at the 44-yard line. Tackled on the play by Cameron Jones, Longview's outside linebacker. 8:49 to go, 3rd quarter. Clock moves here in Baylor Stadium. 2nd down and 6. DeVork sprints to the near side of the field. Now he throws, and this one's incomplete, way over the head of the intended receiver at the 42-yard line of Longview. That was pretty well covered too, John.
Well, there was 3 Lobos there. When you run sprint out, Brent, you cut your field in thirds, and Longview was in a zone, and there was just no place to go with that pass. And actually, had he thrown it to the receiver, I think it would have been picked off.
3rd down and 6 for Tomball. Back to throw. They're going to set up the tunnel screen. They got it set up for a 1st down and more. It's caught out there by the wide receiver, Montrell Logan.
Yeah, Montrell Logan on the tunnel screen gets his first catch, and that was a positive play for them. So he made the catch and then made yardage after the catch, and so now they're got a penetration on their first possession in the plus territory as the ball to the 44 of Longview.
8:26 to go, 3rd quarter. 14-0 Longview leads. The football is at Longview's 44-yard line. There's Green again. He slides around to the outside. Nice play by Longview's Britt Eastburn to make the tackle.
Yeah, Green actually bounced out, and Eastburn stayed at home and made a pretty good play. Actually, had he missed that tackle, I think Green would have been able to turn up and make some really nice yardage. He just picked up 3.
He got 3 yards. It's 2nd down and 7 at Longview's 41. Here's DeVork to throw it again. Now they're going to try to set the screen. Now Longview chases DeVork behind the line of scrimmage. Now he throws it short, incomplete. And a flag's thrown. And I think Tomball had a lineman downfield.
All over the place. I think that was set up to be a screenplay, Brent. And then when the screenplay broke down, he tried to make a play and throw it up the field, and all their people were downfield.
I think something pretty remarkable, John. Jalen Porter and Cornelius Williams, both sophomores, John, have been starting the last 3 or 4 games, and all through these playoff games, both defensive tackles. They are going to be something before they're through. They've got a pretty high understanding of this 5A thing. Larry Thomas in the game for Longview, defensive end. 3rd down. Did Longview decline the penalty? 3rd down and 7. There's DeVork again to throw it. He's going to run it. Now he's strapped behind the line.
Thank you.
And Longview got him at the 44 of Tomball.
Well, that was great coverage on the part of Longview's secondary as they
Porter and Williamson, John, or Williams.
Yeah, as they got DeVork under tremendous pressure. But the other thing was, Brent, is at some point he's got to unload the pass, and he just couldn't do it or didn't do it.
Wow, Longview's Porter and Williams, along with some others, just chased him and trapped him back at the 45 of Tomball. You're right, he just held the ball too long.
I tell you, Longview's secondary and their pass pressure has just been phenomenal tonight. I mean, they've just done a great job. There was nobody open. 3 receivers out, none of them open.
7 minutes to go. Here's the punt from Heim. Off the side of his foot again. He shanked another one. Picked up by Brown on the bounce at the 40 and up to the 49. Heads up play by Joe Brown.
Yeah, Joe Brown. The ball was shanked off the side of his foot and actually was behind all the coverage, and Joe Brown saw that and on the dead run picked it up, headed up the sideline and made a positive play out of that.
21-yard punt. Brown countered it back to the 49. So Longview at their own 49 will scrimmage, 1st down and 10. 6:49 to go, 3rd quarter. It's a 14-0 Longview lead. Keep in mind, Jason Fagans was hurt in the first half and is not playing in the second half. Longview in the 1 back, 3 wides far side along with the tight end near side of the field. Here goes Robertson. To the near side he goes. He got it to the 49. He got a couple of yards. That'll be 2nd down and 8.
Well, That's good defense that time on the part of Tomball, and I think that was Ramil Stevens who just stayed right at home. And they're going to watch for Petey Robertson. I don't know they'll always get him, but they're going to be paying attention to him.
They sure are. Brandon Olsen in the game for Longview at tight end. It's 2nd down and 8 with 6:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wide receiver far side. Now here comes Longview's fullback on the field. That's DeAndre Wilson. They're in the I formation. Play action pass. Robertson sets up. He's going to run from the pocket. Now throw it away.
Now Petey, that play looked like, Brent, we were late getting the guy on the field. That was Dontrell Wilson, and then I don't know, Petey came out from under center and he looked to his left. Nobody was open. He just threw it away. The play kind of broke down, I think, right from the beginning.
It did. 3rd down and 8 with 5:54 to go, 3rd quarter. The line of scrimmage is the 49-yard line of Tomball. Longview leads 14-0 at the Tomball 49. Wide receivers to the far side of the field. That's Tomlinson along with Poole. Tight end near side of the field. That's Devine. Play action pass. Robertson bootlegs it back. He's got Wilson close to a 1st down. He is short by about a half yard at the 42-yard line of Tomball.
Pickup of 7 as Petey Robertson delivered the ball out to Wilson on the sideline. Wilson with the catch, and you know Longview doesn't often punt when they've got 4th and 1.
Tell you what, that was a pretty nice catch, but pretty hard tackle on the play. Wilson held on. They're going to bring it out and see what it is. It's going to be short by well, let's see. Short by the length of the football. Just short by the length of the football at the 30. I'll get it right in a minute, John. At the 41-yard line of Tomball. I guess I want to be the 31. I lost my feel. 41-yard line of Tomball. It's going to be 4th down, and Longview needs about a half yard for a 1st. Fourth and a half yard, or a length of the football, not even a half yard.
Yeah, Petey Robertson's a great quarterback keeper or sneaker, and let's see if he does it here.
They're going to pitch it out to Dakota Anthony. He got it to the 35. What a gutsy call that was, John.
Well, they faked the dive play, run the quick pitch to Dakota Anthony. A risky play, but one that worked to perfection. 7-yard pickup by Dakota Anthony.
1st down at Tomball's 35 with 5:28 to go. Braden King in the game for Longview at tight end. That should signify a double tight end set. 14-0 Longview, 5:20 to go, 3rd quarter. Nope, King the tight end on the far side along with the wing back. One running back is Anthony. Now here comes motion, and Tomball jumped off sides. Yep.
We saw Jamarja Devine go in motion, and then their nose guard just jumped off and made contact, and they'll mark the penalty off against Tomball.
To the 30-yard line, 1st down and 5. Clock moves, 5:07 to go, 3rd quarter. Longview 14, Tomball nothing. Dontre Wilson in the game at fullback for Longview, along with Bubba Poole as a wide receiver. I formation Longview, wing near side of the field, wide receiver far side of the field. There's Anthony up the middle. He goes. He got it to the 21. 1st down.
That's good blocking up front by Longview. It's a gaping hole right between the center and guard, and Dakota Anthony runs through it, picks up 14.
To the 21-yard line, 1st down and 10. Tommy Bell and Hank Torres opened that hole, and it's 1st down for Longview. 4:50 to go, 3rd quarter. It's a 14-0 Longview lead. D.T. Jackson checks in for Longview, and Poole will come out. Longview still in their I formation. Wilson the blocking back or the fullback. There's Anthony. Right side he goes. He's to the 10. He's to the 7 or 8 yard line. 1st down at the 8-yard line of Tomball. Boy, they knocked a hole in the line that time, John.
I mean, they're just at the point of attack. Longview's just moving their defensive front. 13-yard pickup.
First down and go, Longview at Tomball's 8. 4:33 to go, third quarter. 14-0 Longview leads. I formation again. First down and goal. Motion near side of the field. There's the toss to Anthony. Anthony is not going to get a thing. He stopped for no gain. It's going to be second down. Toss sweep to the near side. Didn't get anything. So it's going to be second down and goal.
That's better defense. That time by Tomball at the line of scrimmage, and they stuffed Dakota Anthony, and he was fortunate to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He sure was. It's going to be second down and goal. 3:50 to go here in the third quarter. 14-0 Longview. Second down and 8. Tomlinson split to the near side of the field. I formation, double tight end set. There's a bootleg. Robertson can run it. He's going to run it, and he's going to get out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
Yeah, that's pretty good defense, Brent, because most of the time when we run that bootleg, especially when they look like they're up in goal line this year, the teams have been fooled, but Tomball was not fooled, and they did a good job. Had coverage, and Petey Robertson just took it and ran it, picked up about 4 yards.
Yep, third down and goal from the 4-yard line of Tomball. 3:25, clock stopped as Robertson went out of bounds, so it's third down, and it's third down and goal from Tomball's 4-yard line. One running back, spread formation. Motion Divine. Here's Robertson sprinting to the near side of the field. He's going to turn up to the 5. He is going to try for the goal line, and he's out of bounds at the 2. So it is fourth down and goal from the 2-yard line.
Petey Robertson again makes a play there, Brent, because they did a good job in their secondary of covering people, and Petey just tucked it and almost got it into the end zone from 2 yards out. He was knocked out of bounds at the 2-yard line, and Longview looks like they're going to kick a field goal.
Jenkins is going to come on. This one is going to be an 18-yard attempt to try to make it a 3-score game. Tomlinson to hold it. Got it down. Jenkins gets it up. Perfect. And it is good. So Longview's got a 17-0 lead. Good call. 3:13 to go in the third quarter. It's a 3-score game. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute. 17-0 Longview.
Longview drove down to the 2-yard line of Tomball before the drive stalled out, and then Kyle Jenkins came on and hit the 18-yard field goal with 3:13 to play in the third period. Longview has a 17-0 lead, but that field goal, what it does is give it a 3-score advantage to Longview, Brent, which is a decided advantage with 3:13 to go in the third.
Here comes Jenkins with a kick. This one's kicked high, and it's kicked deep, and it's kicked to the end zone. And Tomball is going to take it there. They'll take a knee and bring it to the 20-yard line. So a nice kick by Jenkins. Well, Longview's having to improvise a little bit on offense, John. It's 17-0, but that's probably going to be that way the rest of the time with Fagans out.
Well, no question about it. I mean, it changes 2 positions when Jackson Fagan went out. Dakota Anthony moves back to tailback, so we've got a new tailback and a new fullback. But Longview, Dakota Anthony is a good player. He has played tailback in the past. We may see a few different things, but so far in the third quarter, the offense has looked pretty good.
There's Green up the middle. Green got from 4 yards to the 24-yard line. It's going to be second down and 6. And the clock is at 3:04 moving here in the third quarter. Cornelius Williams, the sophomore defensive tackle, made that play for Longview. Joseph Wilson also in the game at defensive tackle for Longview, the senior. And it's second down and 6 for Tomball from their own 24-yard line. 2:46 to go in the clock moving, 17-0 Longview. There's Green again, and Green is going to be wrestled to the ground by Joseph Wilson.
Joseph Wilson just in the backfield, just completely tore the play up for Tomball, and Green able to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
3rd down and 6. Larry Thomas at defensive end for Longview on 3rd and 6. Dvorak to throw it. Looks up. Looks! It's sacked by Larry Thomas. The man who just came in the game got him at the inside or at the 12-yard line, John.
Well, right up the middle is Larry Thomas, and he makes the big sack.
At the 16, so Tomball will have to punt this one away on 4th down, and it's 4th down and long.
And they have struggled with their punting tonight, Brent. They've had 2 very short punts, and they're going to punt from deep in their own territory, and Longview should get really good field position here.
1:42 to go, and the clock moving in this. Tomball's got to hurry to get their punt team on the field. Tight formation, high snap, and he got it away.
Don't worry about it.
This is going to go and roll, and Longview's going to get away from it, and it's going to go to the 40.
Bring it back, 1st down.
45-yard line.
Well, there's going to be a flag here because Longview hit the punter.
They did?
Yep.
5 yards, hopefully. 5 will get it. I'll take it.
He's going to be running into the punter, maybe.
Decline right there.
I didn't see anybody. I didn't see a rough, but then I lost it after he punted it, John. So it's running into the punter.
And that's not enough to give them the 1st down, and it was a positive punt on the part of Tomball, so they'll not accept a penalty.
A 39-yard punt, no return. Longview let it roll, and now they'll get 5 more yards tacked onto that, I think. Yep. To the 40-yard line. So Longview will scrimmage from their 40-yard line. 1:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. No, at the 45. Okay. At the 45-yard line, 1st down and 10 Longview from their own 45 with 1:15 to go 3rd quarter. Spread formation, 2 wides near side and 1 far side of the field. Tight end near side on 1st down and 10. Here's Robertson up the middle. He's trying to go out around the corner, and he's going to be wrestled down by several players on Tomball's team. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10. Now Robertson's on the field. He's going to have to get up. It is 2nd down and 10, and officials timeout. Robertson's going to come out for a moment. Bivens Caraway's got to come in. So Thompson came out on the officials' timeout. 2nd down and 9. He got 1 yard to the 46-yard line. Caraway's coming in the game for Longview, the sophomore quarterback.
Yeah, the Longview's entire backfield is everybody's either not been there or in a different position.
46 seconds, now 45. There's Anthony, up the middle, Anthony goes. He's going across the 45 to the 44, and he got a 1st down for Longview at Tomball's 44. Yeah.
When in doubt, just give it to Dakota Anthony.
Did you call that a makeshift backfield, John? Anthony's gone to fullback. Extrail Stoker's in the game for Longview. Anthony's gone to fullback. Wilson's playing. Anthony's gone to tailback. Wilson's playing fullback, and now Bivens Caraway, but I think Robertson's coming back in.
Yeah.
1st and 10 Longview from Tomball's 44 with 22 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. High formation with a wing to the near side. There goes Dakota up the middle. He moved to fullback, John. And he got it to the 37-yard line of Tomball. And Longview will let the quarter run out. 17-0 as we swap ends. We'll be back on 104.1 The Ranch in 1 minute.